pursuing my mission with plenty of heart and talent. See the end zone in the distance, got vision like Marcus Allen. I'ma spark your melon. Mess with me, that's the wrong move. This child's play like Chucky, some know him as John Gruden. I bust the move when I'm running my route. 10 and out, first down with a punch.
We were formed in Denver. My brother was like, you wear your Raider jersey? I said, you gotta be fucked up.
Oh no, Money Mac mentions that.
Yeah.
Remember it says on the song, it says, I'll hit you in your shit like Crabtree did to Lee.
Yeah, like that shit is serious. That shit's serious in Denver, man. That, like, you wear a Raider jersey?
And that last show, that's so awesome. And it's just been a blessing, you know, meeting Sloan. And like you go from hearing him on the radio to like you're on stage with him, with the Bone Thugs while they're performing. I mean, that's just been like a blessing, man. Much love to Sloan for that. Nah, maybe about a couple years.
So yeah.
We did that. He's actually in the last video too. If you really pay close attention, he's in the
cameo was 4 seconds. They swipe right past the nigga.
Nah, but he's in the video. You come out more than everybody.
I'm fucking around.
Yeah, but yeah, he went actually with us to Oakland and performed at the tailgate for the Raider Nation. Nation show mad love.
Love, for real.
They're gonna show us love again. They're gonna host us again for the video, and we're gonna get that in August. The first preseason game in Oakland. So the whole Raider Nation's invited. We're gonna be filming the last part of the blackout video.
Yeah, that's dope. Like, I love the Raider Nation, dog. Like, I've been a Raider fan since I was born, pretty much. My mom was it's funny. My mom was a fucking Charger fan. My pops was the Raider fan. But the first uniform I ever put on in life was a motherfucking Raider fan. They had I had the fucking, you know, you buy the helmet out the magazine, like the Sears magazine and shit. I had the fucking Raider helmet with the, I want to say the Cliff Branch jersey. That's the first shit I ever put on. It was on Christmas, bro. And that's when I met Cliff Branch. I was like, you don't know what this means to me and my family. Like, even though my parents rest in peace, I was like, dog, like, you really don't. He's like, it's a pleasure to meet me. No, fuck me. It's a pleasure to meet you. Like, you don't know, man. Like, that shit was crazy. That was the first jersey I ever put on in my life, though. You know what I mean? Besides any other basketball, baseball, whatever played. That was the first jersey. I'm like, you do not know how much it's a pleasure to meet you. You know what I mean? Like, just doing the shit I do now, and to meet all these athletes and shit, you know, to me, fuck it. I don't give a fuck about entertainers. Fuck them. But athletes, like Michael Jordan, I mean, Will Chamberlain and shit, like, I mean, not Will Chamberlain, I'm talking Bill Russell. Rest in peace, Will. My bad. I met Bill Russell and shit. Like, it's like, it's legends, though. You feel me? And then when they tell you, like, oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Nah, I don't think. I mean, it's cool. Like, people love, like, Mo Thugs and Bone Thugs and Harmony. My niggas, our brand is legendary. You know what I mean? And that's a given. You know what I mean? I'm humbly saying that. Our brand is fucking legendary. Can't nobody can take that from me. You can talk any shit you want to talk, but can't nobody take that. It is what it is. We changed the game. Till today, they still doing what the fuck we do in music. It cannot duplicate it at all. Nobody can. You'll never be able to do it. Tell me who can rap like Crazy Bone. Who could do fucking high shit like Busy? Who could do what Lazy does? Nobody can do what Wiz does. You know what I mean? Can't nobody harmonize like them 5 dudes. You know what I mean?
All worldwide. I mean, they were just what, in Paris?
Where we go? Europe?
Paris? Europe?
Yeah,
Europe?
Paris. Amsterdam, all that shit. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I can't even explain it, man. This is, and to be our age still. Niggas don't even know how old we are. We still look young.
and as for me, all this has been a blessing. Like I said, just hearing all these artists on the radio, and now, like I said, they're like my friends. I grew up with nothing. Like, one night, you know, I made everything, my money happen, and get a good job, and do what I'm doing, and, you know, doing this with them. I mean, that's all been a blessing. You know, I would have never thought, you know, hearing people on the radio, you know, looking at the Raiders as a kid on TV, And then one day I'm like hanging out with the owner having a beer, holding up Namek shirt, you know, and blessing the song.
Right.
And like, man, that was just incredible. That's just awesome, I think. You know, to come from nothing to now, like I said, I got good friends now in the industry and with the Raider Nation, Gorilla Rilla, all the super fans. You know, they participate, they join, and they like that unity, and they love the music that they brought to the table. And now they're really feeling the blackout, man. So we're gonna have a good turnout. I think this video is gonna probably get more hits than the last one.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, love to Gorilla Rilla for sure. Like, matter of fact, I have to, because he don't want to put me onto all this shit to begin with. He was in my first video called Raider Gang. It wasn't my first video, but it was my first Raider. It's called Raider Gang. And the homie he put a card and was like, I could get Gorilla Rilla. I said, dawg. It was my last day in Oakland, and I'm out of here. I was flying out in the morning, and Gorilla was like, I had to work, and I'm like, how the fuck we gonna do this? I was like, he was like, we could do it at 6 in the morning at the stadium. We can get in, no trip. I'm like, fuck it. If you can do it at 6, I'll be up at 6. Like, I'm there. I tell the fucking director, I'm like, dog, I'm up at 6 o'clock, bro. If I ain't gotta go to, I won't even go to sleep. I ain't got to. You know what I mean? I gotta fuck with him. You know what I mean? So we went to the stadium and did the fucking video, and he was like, whenever you want to come, it's all good. So then, from that, it just transpired. I met him, the whole Black Hole, all kind of people, the League of Bandits, the Black Hole, LA, this everybody. You know what I mean? I just met everybody. It's like, and I'm a hardcore Raider, they know this. Like, I don't come to this shit I don't go to the games. I don't fuck with them for notoriety and none of that shit. Like, oh, I'm here to make it look. No, I'm a fucking fan. Don't talk to me during the game. I'm cool. I got the Instagram DM from him and South Central Raider, dog. Them niggas like, you up? You ready? I'm like, bro, it's 1 o'clock. I ain't even respond. I'm like, shit, I just woke up. Shit, I
partying last night.
I'm like, yeah, I'll be ready, bro. I promise I will.
They showed up, man. They solid. That's dope about him, Namek, and even Money Mac, man. When they said they were gonna come through, they came through. They came, did the song. They came to the studio, and they're men of their word. And that's kind of hard to find with artists, man. A lot of them be bullshitting.
A lot of bullshit.
But they came through, and we knocked that Blackout track out.
Right.
And it's hard. The Raider Nation's feeling that.
Yeah. Me and Namek got that motherfucker, dog. That Blackout shit, man. Then me and him came up with the hook. Like, we used to shout out to Dog Pound, Daz and Corrupt, because we use, like, we cater today to hook for What Would You Do. So we did the What Would You Do if the Raider Nation come for you? Like, that shit was dope, and the beat was the same way. So it was like, and we got them in the video. That was love, though. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you, this dude, like, I'm inside. He's like, come outside, we can do a video right now. He's like, Dad's Corrupt outside. I'm like, give me a second. He's like, no, come right now. We gotta go right now. We filming that book right now.
You know, there was a lot of artists back there. We had the Dirty OGs, Roscoe, yeah. We had everybody. So I was like, this is the perfect shot, because and this one, there's gonna be a whole lot of cameos, man. Pay attention.
Right.
And Daz, the Dirty OGs, the Chill was out there.
Chill, OG
Roscoe,
Chill, yeah. Roscoe, Corrupt.
I heard, what's that other guy? Cool Water. Half Dead.
Little Half Dead, yeah.
Little Half Dead. So the whole Long Beach Dog Pound was out there. So it's gonna be a lot of cameos.
That shit was crazy.
We got Felipe Esparza made a cameo.
Right.
And we got more coming. Just pay attention to the video, and you're gonna be surprised. Like, wow, how deep is the Raider Nation?
That shit was dope. Cause we still filming that shit.
Yeah, I told him
we filming that. My nigga Corrupt
shit.
say, Slow, what you doing over there? Nigga, come get in that damn video and shut up, man.
He was loaded too. He came
in,
he came in and hugged you all crazy and shit.
He's like, nigga. That's like, my dog, though.
But he's cool. He was cool.
You know, Corrupt is my dude, man. Daz is my dude. But Corrupt and Lazy Bone is best friends. If y'all, they real best friends on some real shit, man. If y'all ain't know that, I'm telling you, I got so much footage of us in the studio, dog. And then we got a new album that's gonna come out. It's called Thug Pound. It's Dog Pound and Bone Thugs. That's coming out too. You know what I mean? That shit gonna be a shit. But I'm letting y'all know now.
Tell them about the website, Shalom. Your website.
Oh yeah. Make sure y'all log on to my motherfucking website. Subscribe to it, not log on to it. Subscribe to it. IamShalomBone.com. I'ma no longer post like exclusive shit like on Instagram and on Facebook and all that. Everybody gotta go to the website and catch it. So anything I got from Bone Thugs, anybody I got, Bone Thugs, myself, Mo Thugs, anybody I know is going to IamShalomBone.com, you know what I mean? So go there, and I'm telling you, the first 100 subscribers, I'm giving a free t-shirt. Music has definitely changed. And yes, I can say drastically, but it's the same way. Like, that's a question I always get. And like, I'm glad you said it like that, because people always try to give me the hate on what's happening right now. I'm not hating on that. Because when we came out, being from the West Coast or whatever we did, baggy pants, braids, whatever the case may be, nobody didn't like that gangster shit we was doing either. And that go for New York, you know what I mean? Oh, no gangster niggas, that ain't for us. We talking about some old, but no, we do. This is what we do. Nobody didn't like. They didn't like khakis and chucks and shit that we put on. That who does that? They wasn't on that shit then. We got backlash for that, backlash, but it eventually took the fuck over. You know what I mean? It's just the evolution. We know this shit is an evolution. It's just everything changes now. What they doing now, I'm not mad. I'm get your money, bro. I don't care what you do. If it's making you money and this is how you living, who am I to say don't live? You know what I mean? It's just that now you have a platform. I don't like how a lot of these young dudes is not speaking the real with their platform. You know what I mean? Like, game banging will never change. I understand that. Ignorance is just gonna be ignorance. But when you have a platform and we have all the opportunities we have now to reach out to more people, why are we not speaking about more positivity behind this shit? Like, my thing is, I get it. You niggas party all the time. I get it. Why? Because I did it. You know what I mean? When you're fucking 18, 19, 20, 21, and you're up there, this is what you're doing. I get that. You have nothing else to rap about. But the problem is, when I hear you rapping about guns and hood life and all this shit, you niggas ain't went through that. Why? There's too many laws for y'all to go through that now. Y'all niggas ain't nobody go to my hood right now. Ain't that nigga hanging on the corner talking about this is
too many gang injections.
It's
now.
Too much shit going on for y'all to go. I mean, in my neighborhood, which anybody in California know, and it's probably like you got gang injunction. I can't even walk down the street with my own homie. Why? Because we're on gang foul, or he got a felony, you know what I mean? And then we can get, they say, hey, y'all come here. Oh shit, get the car. That's a mandatory sentence.
Gang injunction.
That's a mandatory sentence. That ain't fucking, oh, well, y'all go home and have a good time. No, we just going to the store. You know what I mean? They didn't live that. These niggas these little dudes don't live that. You know what I mean? But hell yeah, music changed drastically. Like, niggas, they need to have more content. They need to have more substance. Like, every day is not a party. Having domestic violence. You niggas is in the game too tough to have domestic violence. All these fucking athletes, these rappers, quit that shit, man. Leave the brawl. That's how I feel. Like, if any woman drives you to hit her, leave her. If any man drives you to hit him, leave him. Motherfuckers sitting there for the wrong reasons. Oh, well, he pays my bills. That's why you're in a situation, you dummy. Because he pays your bills. You know what I mean? It ain't like that, man. It's like, that shit is crazy. It's like, use the platform to do what the fuck, like, express some knowledge. I'm not saying don't have fun, but spread the shit out there for real, man. Like, because I do. Like, I have fun like a motherfucker. But I'm going to tell you what's real and what's not. You know what I mean? Quit that shit, man. That domestic violence. You niggas is losing millions over this. Going to jail, losing millions. Drug cases. But I understand it because I understand the politics behind this shit too. Not the domestic violence shit, but like sports and all that shit. I understand the behind the scenes shit. Why? Because I'm behind the scenes.
just like even if you grow up from nothing, everything's possible. There's a lot of blessings out there, and you know, God bless. You know, just stay positive road. And like I said, I didn't have nothing. Now I'm hanging out with rap artists, and we're doing music for the Raider Nation, and that's the best ever. You know? I can't believe I'm doing that. You know, and the Blackout album. So
for half a semester.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of little Junior.
Thank you.
He's gonna be bigger than Pops. He's gonna retire. He's gonna make you retire.
All I can tell anybody is stay persistent. Stay consistent. Do what you want to do in life. If you don't go at it 100%, you'll never make it. That's all I can tell you. Can't tell you about music because you'll be dissatisfied when I'm gonna tell you about it. So stay persistent and consistent. You can do whatever you want to do. I promise you that. Never sell out. Ever. We never did. See where we at. It's still legends. We never sold out. We never did the song and dance, the tap dance shit. We didn't do that shit. So quit doing that shit.
Leave that shit for the motherfuckers that's tap dancing.
So, I mean, I get it how you had to get in. But get in and do your thing, dog. Like, and I want to give a shout out to Slaughterhouse, Eminem, Royce the 5'9",
Crooked Eye,
my whole Long Beach homies, man. Because, like, they showed me a different thing, like, musically, too. I remember sitting in the studio with Eminem, and he was up for a Grammy, right? He was like, I remember I lost the Bone Thugs.
What'd he say?
He lost a Grammy to Bone Thugs. This was like his first album.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I lost the Bone Thugs. But he ended up winning like 3 Grammys that night. Anyway, but I'm just saying, like, he said, I'm up for like, damn. And to see like a Eminem, like, to be in there with him, like, everyone's like, oh my God. I'm like, we the same people. Like, you know what I mean? And he just as cool as we are. Image from the hood. So shout out to Drama, Trick, all my niggas in Detroit, GSM, the Goon Squad. Thank y'all for plugging me and us being a family like that right now. Because they know, everybody know, I go to Detroit often. Yeah. And I hang with these all the time. You know, just, I love them dudes, man. I'm consistently learning. And that's another thing I want to tell y'all, to consistently learn. Quit talking all the time. Sit back and listen sometime. Pay attention sometime. Because why does shit go? Every great leader is a great follower. You have to listen. Nobody learn on you learn on your own, but you have to follow somebody along that path. Be like, I want to do that. Exactly. So, just be humble about what you do. I'm not saying don't act like you ain't the best, because I feel I'm the best rapper. Yes, I do. I feel like ain't nobody fuck with me. You right. I'll take any challenge. I don't care. Win, lose, or draw. Fuck it. I did it though. At least I can say I did it. I didn't back down. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing about life. Do it. If you fail, at least you say you tried. But that don't mean because you failed the first time that you won't happen the second time. It just didn't happen at that moment. You know what I mean? Just try to do what the fuck you want to do. Fail, fuck it, do it again. If that's what you really want to do. That's why I say persistence, consistency is the key. Ain't nobody just woke up and said, oh shit, I'm this now. No, it didn't happen like that, unless you came from the right.
Remember, it's on Namek, SouthCentralCartel.com.
The Blackout, baby.
The Blackout album. Shout out to my boy Money Mac.
Namek.
Money Mac.
Slow Bone.
Money Mac, Slow Bone, Namek. Money Mac's Khalil Mac. Money Mac. Raider Nation, baby, all day.
Love y'all. Namek, Jimmy Lopes, South Central Raider.
The Black Flag Nation.
My little homie right here.
Little Junior Lopes. Little Junior Lopes.
My little nigga, man.
We're showing him the right
Big
path.
Derek,
But he knows. He knows what's good.
Junior. Much love to the whole city of Long Beach, South Central, everywhere around. Raider Nation,
Oakland.
We love you. Black Hole, Everybody.
Whoever's repping the Raider Nation.
You see what we do all the time, man. Sloan Bone, Bone Thugs and Army. Shout out to my whole family. You know what I mean? Anybody that represent Mo Thugs and Bone, I love y'all, man. Anybody that represent life and real shit, I love y'all. We're gonna do it like this. I'm taking off like a Panamera, dropping the rain of terror so cold wearing a chinchilla couldn't bear it when I'm speaking the topic so toxic. I'm almost big in your pocket. Apocalypse happening on you can't stop it. I'm Big Sloan and I'm itching for the top. Like my lyrics are written with anaphylaxis and chicken pox. I put the hip in the hop, I put the grease in the pot. I let the fire, now you asking for an opening spot. Now the power shifted back to the west, so I gotta steer it like Captain Stubby, intoxicated on wine and spirits. I'm the arch nemesis to a illiterate gentleman. You illiterate businessman, did it be alien citizens stripped of your citizenship, broke down, broken and flipped. Now just, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to fuck with y'all, man.
Shooter Rick. I started videography last year, and I work with a lot of people, a lot of old school artists like Bull Rock from the LBC, Kid Frost. I did a video for Little Draws, Namek, some footage for Namek from the last year at the Raider Draft. So yeah, I've been here and there, weed sessions. I took a picture of my friend at his music video, and the videographer was like, bro, like what camera did you use? I was like, well, I use my phone. He's like, you have the eye, bro. He's like, get a camera. And then since then I've been at it. I edit, shoot. I have a drone. I have all that good stuff. I asked for the audio first so I can get a visual of how to shoot it, and then with their input as well, it will come out how I visual. My very first music video was from Germ Free. The song was called Other Side of the Law. No, Wrong Side of the Law, I'm sorry, Wrong Side of the Law. Just do you, and don't worry about no one else. All that other stuff will come natural.
Move when I'm running my route, 10 it out, first down with a blunt in my mouth. Run amok regardless, like I'm Justin Vargas. While they staring at Namek, used to be Derek McFadden on that in 2010. Wanna bet, throw all my money in, but now it's 2018, ain't nothing funny, friend. Raiderettes love it when I give them that real rap. I represent the West, and yeah, I know that they feel that. Silver and black when I spit on the track.
Yo, what up, it's Namek, homie, get on my back. Boy, Chamber Records, Keep the Feel, Raider Nation, West Coast Creations, baby, what up? Actually born in West Covina, California. Grew up right here in the San Gabriel Valley, you know, Covina, Irwindale area, right here in the 626. Where haven't I? Nah, I'm just playing. You know, I've done a lot of different venues before, you know, from Southern Cali to Northern Cali to Colorado. You know, a lot of big venues out here in Southern California might be like the Observatory Santa Ana, the Novo, Whiskey A Go-Go, the Viper Room, so a lot of different venues, you know. In the game in general, I would probably say like my favorite artist would probably be DJ Quick, because he always kept it super funky, you know. The production he's done is impeccable. You know, I really like that G-Funk sound, so I like artists like Battle Cat, Warren G, Daz, you know, a lot of the West Coast cats, but at the same time, I really appreciate and show love to the East. You know, cats like Nas and, you know, Pete Rock, CL Smooth, and just everybody that really has that true hip-hop essence, that real feel. You know, I gotta respect it, gotta love it, and anybody that really incorporates the funk. Cats like George Clinton, you know, Parliament Funkadelic, Raphael Sadiq, Music Soul Child, a lot of artists, man, a lot of artists. To everybody that I've collaborated with, you know, I can't really pick a certain one, but just like off the strength, off someone that I've always wanted to do something with, that I finally am able to do so now is, I'll probably say like Cocaine or Abstract Rude, two of my big homies right there. It's different now. I'm 28, so I probably started actually like recording like at age 17, so 11 years ago, and back then it just seemed like there wasn't as much trap back then. The trap has really took over the game, you know, all that trappy sound, the more commercialized sound, but you know, times evolve, you know, you have to evolve with the times, so I respect that, I understand that. So like, I would just say there's not a lot of true shit anymore. That's why people have to dig down deeper and find it like cats like me, because we're still down here in the underground, you know? We digging in the crevices, we're still right here putting it down. It just takes people like you to understand where we're coming from and spread us out there, you know? Don't give a fuck what anybody says about you. Who cares what anybody thinks about you? Because the people that are right there in front of your face hating on you, there's a thousand, a million other ones that are actually showing you love that you don't even know yet, you know? Speaking from experience, man, like cats from the Raider Nation, you know, I didn't even know a lot of them at first, and because of the quality of music that we put out for the nation, people are showing love, man. So, you know, my advice to any newcomer out there is just don't give up, keep it pushing, and stay creative. Always try to find a creative mind state. Like, if you're ever feeling down or you don't feel like you're feeling creative at the time, like take a break, a partial break, get back on it though. Just don't quit. Yeah. It's time to hit the big city once again. Downtown LA, just 20 minutes up to 10. Or 30 minutes if you want to include streets. The avenues I walk on where I bought my first brewski. Great times in the county and lost all day. Great times up in Oakland with course I face. Cause it ain't nothing but a West Coast thing. And I ain't really with the biz if it don't get no cream. I'm just an endo fiend who's trying to live those dreams out. Reality is crazy when I sit back, think about the past to the present, the future, dawg. Back in 07, graduated and proved them wrong. Still no scholarship to SC, just citrus. But a psychologist, a MD, a dentist. I'm just the West in its purest form. Now I think it's time to turn up more, so check it out. I'm finally feeling my dream manifesting, and yes, I can say everything is a blessing. It's all natural when I'm keeping it fresh, and the key to success is to keeping them guessing. I could volunteer time to keep youth out of trouble and teach them some lessons. Then later that night commit murder by using the mic as my weapon. I strike with my henchmen. I profit eventually like an investment. Usually known to bring life to the session. Go on beyond limits, hyperextension. The cipher is mentioned. 24/7, we right in the trenches. Giving it all like I'm playing football on the defensive end, catching 5 interceptions. I might get arrested. Simply because I'ma fight till the end. And it may not look like I'm humble when I serve you up, but believe I have brighter intentions. A writer of precious. Stories being told every time that my pen drips. Giving it all while I'm blazing a bow, medicating the soul, getting higher than heaven. Inspired by veterans. I'm keeping it true with a fire that's endless, stacking up 10,000 flyers like Tetris. Step more heavy while I am in Texas. Steadily rhyme with the melody. I am ahead of my time like a Mayan invention. They want to see Namek beheaded, but I don't believe in me signing my death wish. It's all love.
California focus.
One of my teammates gets hurt, homie, get on my back, I got you. California to Vegas, there ain't no better way to rep the Raider Nation. Ain't tripping on what them haters say. Now what would you do if the Raider Nation ran up on you? If you hate, then don't even think about stepping in the motherfucking house. Now what would you do if the Raider Nation ran up on you? If you hate, then don't even think about stepping in the motherfucking house.
You what? California focus.
What's happening? It's your boy Sloan Bone in the building, Mighty Mo Thugs family, Bone Thugs family in the building with the homie Jimmy Lokes Jr. South Central Raider. We want to give a shout out to California Focus.
California Focus. Check out that magazine. Check out the website.
We'll be in that soon. Don't sleep.